mi amigos. I am here. Obviously, I'm here. Okay, so listen. I made out my weekend list of all the things I need to be doing, as well as, some of my 2024, like, new year, new me goals. I got everything laid out. And then I got the grocery order. And then I just was like, I'm kind of still in the I want to play mood. So rather than doing what I originally intended on doing today, which was go through all of my closets and pull out clothing that doesn't fit, clothing that's like to me is outdated, or just stuff that I don't wear anymore. Instead of doing that kind of adulting, here I am. So y'all will have to tell me. So listen, keep listening. Last year, gosh, that sounds so weird to say because I'm talking about 2023. Last year, I kind of fell out of love, memory planning. And I guess different people call it different things. It's memory planning, but it's like creative journaling or kind of junk journaling, I guess, if you're like tipping things in your planners or notebooks. I really just consider it playing. I am memory keeping, memory planning, because I'm like writing down any stories or like things that I did for the day, but I really am just playing with all different types of ephemera, stickers, just like things I'm cutting out of magazines. I might add some photos, just, Snapchat, just whatever, like whatever kind of sounds fun to put in the pages. So I did that for all of 2022 and I loved it. Like looking back through those Hobonichis I could just do that every day. The pages are just so full of fun, right? And then I did it for the first half of last year. And I think it was just a mixture of, I had too much going on when it came to July. So I just, something had to go. Like if I was going to be, I wanted to continue filming for YouTube. I wanted to continue making content because that was kind of like my therapy. So I wanted to keep doing that, but I just ran out of time to just film and be creative in all aspects of my planning. So something had to go, and I chose for the memory planning to go. So then I brought in One Book July, and that was a blast. Like it was so nice to just kind of simplify and have everything in one book. And that just was what worked for me at the time. But now coming into this new year, I'm kind of out of love, or not as excited about decorating for like weeklies as much. But for some reason, I am just really missing doing the daily pages, or, doing my memory planning, memory keeping, creative journaling, whatever you want to call it. So, and I started, I think it was in the first half of last year where I started adding like pictures and magazines and all that kind of stuff. And I loved it. Like looking through that was so much fun. But then, like I said, I just kind of ran out of time to do everything that I wanted to do. So now I just, I'm just really I'm torn. I'm being pulled to want to do this. And so I actually started off, because I had pulled some pages out, the pages that I was going to use, or that I am going to use for my journaling from my Nashville trip with Erica. That was so much fun. So I had already pulled out the pages of the first half of July, just that I could use those pages, just to put whatever I wanted on there. This is Hobonichi 2023, the July through the December. So I'm starting on July 16th. And like I always consistently like wrote down what happened each day and just wrote some little snippets, because I just had a feeling that I was going to want to come back and do this. And I'm so thankful that I did, because here I And man, I had so much fun doing this. Like, I got to use all different kinds of stuff. I have, let's see, if I can go back to the top, I used a Tombow to just kind of add some zhuzh color to the page. And then I pulled some stickers from some Happy Meal and put those, the little coffee in the books. And then I added in a strip that said hello today. And that was from the Happy Planner, like the box book. What is it called? Little boxes. Little boxes on the hillside. Colorful boxes. Okay, so it's from that. And then I pulled another box to just write down the few things that I did do. Because that was Sunday. And apparently I was in a read my book and rest and be lazy kind of mood. So that's what I did. So I wrote that down, but I did do the dishes. Look at me go. And then moved some stuff around in the garage. I don't even remember what was going on at that time. Honestly, I think I was moving a bunch of clothes into the garage. So yeah, once again, I need to I need to continue doing that. That was my plan for today. And then here I go. Sometimes, sometimes I go out by myself and I don't want to do adulting. Oh no, y'all, I don't know what I'm doing. So here I'm pulling out some, I think this little collage is from a magazine. I'm not sure which one. I really fell in love with either Real Simple, and then I went to Barnes and Noble, so I grabbed a bunch of magazines, y'all. Either Daphne's Diary or just some, anything that looked colorful, like that had food and animals and that kind of stuff. I just went crazy and just bought a bunch of stuff. So I'm not exactly sure where some of these images come from, but they've been in my stash for a minute, and I knew that I would want to use them one day, and today's the day. So here I'm just putting in this little piece that is I'm trying to just fill up the page, so it might look wild, might look real wild, but just all the colors and everything all mixed together, with the journaling and the little snippets. And man, I'm about to get to some other stuff here at the bottom of the page, but this, just looking at it now, it's just real love. I'm searching for the real love. I'll be searching for real love and fun all the time, and this was so much fun. So I think I used the little, what is it, the glue runner? Yeah, I think I used that first. And then some of it was just kind of sticking up on the corners. So I just wanted to glue that down. What? I wanted to glue that down. So yeah, y'all have to tell me. I mean, is this something you're interested in? There's going to be some days like this day. There's not really much that happened. Other than my coffee and reading and then dishes and moving stuff into the garage. And then apparently I did some budgeting. But I really, and then I go to Mama's later. So other than that, I mean, nothing really happened is what I'm trying to say. I don't have a lot of stories from this particular day, but I love how everything, all the stickers and everything came together to tell the story of the few things that happened. I'm cutting out this wine glass because after dinner, Mama and I had a glass of wine and we watched some of our favorite trash TV, which is 90 Day Fiancé. And so a mixture of the fact that I want to just write this stuff down so that I can look back through it, because, there's going to be a day where I will just hold this so close to my heart, when I don't want to be morbid, but we're not going to live forever. And I just love memories and just stories and keeping all this stuff together and to be able to just flip through it, just like pictures. There's something awesome, wonderful about being able to just flip through an I say old fashioned because, now everything's on our phone, but, to just actually flip through a photo album or a junk journal that has pictures and journaling. And there's just something that just, it just hits me deep in the soul that it's wonderful. And I just want to be able to look back through all this stuff and just be like, oh yeah, man, we did used to watch this show. And, or, this is stuff that I can pass down to my nieces, that I just know they would get a kick out of, their crazy aunt and her stories and the things that happened, or maybe my interpretation of, how life happened or what was going on. So yeah, like I said, I mean, I plan to catch up from last year, and then I'm going to continue catching up. And then, we're going to hit a bunch of things that happened. My trip to Nashville, we're going to hit Seattle trip with Harmon. We're going to hit, all the fun stuff that I've done with like my family. And just while I'm telling you the stories, like I can show you how I am doing this crazy thing right here. I wanted to stamp. I wanted to add some hearts. I wanted to stamp, but this ink is, it will bleed completely through. And honestly, I think it'll bleed through more than a couple of pages. So I wanted to use some sticker paper. That way I'm stamping the sticker paper, and then I can just cut out whatever I want and put it on the page. So then there is no bleed through. And I mean, I was kind of messy because, that's how I do. But also I was just lazy. I had already sat down and I was lazy, and I didn't want to get up and get my little acrylic blocks that I can put these little stampies on. So I just went and looked at my desk, and the next best thing that I saw was my clear ruler, and that worked perfect. So if you have any of these kind of, what are they? There are certain kind of stamps. I mean, they're the stamps that are just clear, see-through, that don't have the little wood backing or any kind of backing. If you have a ruler, go to town, because it worked out perfectly. And then I just love these little heart additions. Let's put all the hearts around Mama and us drinking wine and watching 90 Day Fiance together. Yeah, so this was super fun. I got to use a bunch of stuff that I haven't used in a minute, and use my collection of, magazine clippings, stickers, all the things. So yeah, like I said, comment down below if there's anything that stuck out to you that was like, oh wow, that was something different, or maybe if you were able to get some kind of like ideas, or I mean, if this just even kind of got you in a playful mood for the day. Like, I would love to know if you would want me to continue filming this kind of stuff, because if not, I mean, no hard feelings. I totally get it. Everybody's different. But if, you feel like you will get something out of it and you just enjoy, watching this kind of style, then yeah, like I said, let me know. I am here for you. Like, I don't want to just be filming stuff just to film. I want you to be able to get something out of it. And I mean, regardless, I will continue to try to catch up and get through, the rest of these days worth of memory keeping, memory planning, creative journaling, whatever. So, but I would love to, let y'all join me, and, maybe you can journal alongside me, or, if you just want something crazy to watch, then I'm here for that too. whatever you need from me. Yeah, so I'm just kind of adding in this little extra washi at the bottom, because I feel like this is a great opportunity to use all the different washies, like the little washi at the top with the bird and the flowers. It just kind of ended up looking like a little picture. And then just kind of like wrapping up the page at the bottom, or even the top, you can always add washi. And I'm really, really, really trying to work through my stash and just use everything, but have fun. Like, if I'm not getting some kind of therapy, relaxation out of it, then, I mean, I guess I'd just be doing it to do it. But I really just think this is fun and therapeutic, and a great way to just use everything. And yeah, just hang out, be creative, and just use all the supplies and then some. You know what I mean? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.